guys are ready. Questions for Senior Lecretia Smith?
First of all, how does it feel to win the MAC championship here for the second time in 3 years?
It feels good. I think we know that we're not done yet, though, because we still have to go to MAC tournament and play hard, and those teams are going to come at us and compete just as hard as they did tonight. So we know definitely we're not finished, but it's a great accomplishment.
This is not one of the games that you're going to put into a time capsule overall of best Rocket classics.
Right.
But talk about what it was like to be out there. It looked sluggish. It looked physical. Basically, it looked like your type of game.
Yeah, I think that Eastern always brings that out of you. And they're a very good team, and they beat us 3 times last year. So I think we knew we had to come in here, and we were going to get beat up. We were going to get scruffed up. That's how it is for us, Toledo and Eastern. So we were expecting that. We really didn't pay that much Toledo basketball, but they gave us a run for our money. They're a great team.
Do you feel like this game where you guys shot 26%, not well from the line either, kind of signifies a lot of wins where you guys got it done with defense when you weren't shooting well, and
yes, I think
pretty, but you guys were able to lock them down.
Right.
And they weren't very pretty.
And that's kind of goes along with Toledo basketball. I mean, we're not hitting from the offensive perspective, but our defense comes big into plays like that. So we rely on that.
What's it going to take to get the offense clicking more? And it's been there. I mean, you guys have had, but it maybe just not as consistent as you like.
Just keep, like I said, you just got to keep working hard. We only take one day at a time. Practice day in and day out. Keep working hard. It'll get there.
Number 1 seed. So you guys get a little more rest than you would have gotten last year, right? The top 2 seeds get the automatic bye into the semis.
Correct.
You looking forward to that? I mean, so you got a game first, but
right.
you clinched that tonight, and
right.
you're able to rest a little more than you were.
Yeah, our work doesn't stop here, though. I mean, you say rest, yeah, they got our legs back a little bit, but at the same time, we're still going to be pushing hard in practice and preparing for these teams because we have a target on our back now for the MAC tournament.
This is almost like old hat, almost. I mean, obviously, this is something you've done before. You've been to the MAC. I mean, you guys aren't satisfied is basically what I'm getting.
We're not satisfied, correct. Last year, since I've been here, we haven't finished a job in the MAC tournament. And me being a senior, I'm ready to go out with a bang and get there and win it all.
What were you thinking when, I believe it was Thomas hit that 3 with their coach called timeout prior to her releasing it?
I wasn't worried at all. I wasn't worried. I knew that like I said, we rely so heavy on our defense, and I knew that our players, we would get it done. I wasn't worried.
Because you guys are so good defensively, do you think that'll maybe subconsciously ease up on the offensive end at times?
I think so. Like I said, I think you play great defense, and then in turn we'll get it back on offense. Shots may not fall for us one night, but that's one night. Every team goes through that. So.
Anything else for Lecretia?
You guys wrap up with Ball State. Obviously, it's a big matchup in terms of two of the top best teams. But is it almost like what's the vibe like going into this final game of the season? You guys have done all you can do. Is this kind of, or do you still want to go out and prove a message to them too?
Still have to go out and prove a message. Like I said, like you said before, we're not satisfied. We know what we have to do, and this is another game to get us prepared for the MAC tournament because obviously we have a break then, and so we're going to use this game for more practice to get better every day.
Anything else? All right.